Mabel. You really think I'm a bad guy?
I think it's got to be somebody stuck in there or something.
Uncle Stan?
6, 5.
I trust you.
Whoa. Is she going in? Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife Montana and this is Waddles,
the new baby. And today we're going to be reacting. I completely forgot. And today we're going to be reacting to season 2, episode 11 of Gravity Falls, Not What He Seems.
Not What He Seems.
That could be a lot of things or people.
Yeah.
Or entities.
I feel like it's got to be about Grunkle Stan. Maybe we're gonna
or
finally
maybe
get his backstory.
the little star-shaped guy.
You mean the triangle?
Triangle, not star. Yes.
Bill Cipher.
Bill Cipher.
But yeah, maybe we'll get some backstory on Grunkle Stan. People have been excited for this episode. I am excited to keep watching. This series has been great and I've been enjoying the plot really starting to advance and thicken. I mean, this is the 10th to last episode.
Wow.
So we are...
And the show's over, right? Or are more seasons coming out?
Yeah, it's over.
All right.
I'm excited to see what this episode is about. And if you are, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. All right, are we excited for season 2, episode 11 of Gravity Falls?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Come on. Should be just enough to finish the job.
Yeah, okay, backstory maybe, or just what's happening now. Whoa.
What is fizzing?
He got that on his forehead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
What did that say? It was like...
Event initialized.
Okay.
18 hours.
Extreme usage could result in minor gravity anomalies. Can it
Gravity?
be, Dexter? I've come this far. I'm not
Like
giving
the
up
name
now.
of the show.
Yeah. By the way, before this gets started, I do want to say my theory is he's been doing all of this because he has some sort of family member. I think either his dad, his brother, or his sister that is trapped in this dimension when they figured it out a while ago.
Okay.
And he's been trying to figure out how to find them. And I think they're also the author potentially.
That makes sense.
Like, what if, like, I could totally see it being a thing where, like, his brother actually knew about all this and he was trying to tell him, he's like, oh, that sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. That can't be real. And then his brother, like, disappears and he's like, now I need to find about this to save them or something.
Yeah.
But that's my final guess. Do you have any guesses? Oh, and I think McGucket helped the author to make it. And that's the machine he's referring to is this and how he got sent to the other dimension through that. Yeah,
I could definitely see all that being true. I'm not, like, fully certain that's what's happening yet, but I also don't have other ideas, so.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
I just realized his hat is a fish eating something.
Yeah.
Yes, this is it.
Gravity anomalies.
Whoa. McGucket.
Whoa, and he was figuring stuff out.
Wait, this is happening. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's happening.
Yeah, okay.
And the CIA people have still been checking him out, so they're probably going to move in.
4 hours. Everything changes. Today.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought that was maybe a flashback, but then
No, this is present.
Dipper and Mabel were there, so.
I think it's definitely present.
Oh, well, I mean, now we know.
Well, yeah, no, I think, yeah, the age and everything, he's just activating the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just opening random doors because I'm a creep when I found something amazing.
Own it, girly.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa!
The
lawsuit maker.
Thinking it.
Poor choices.
There is no way on earth you're setting off those dangerous illegal
Yeah.
fireworks
Without me.
without me.
Nice. He's way too cool of an uncle to not
Here you go.
join in on the fireworks.
Yeah, a grunkle.
While this is fun in theory, lots of kids lose hands or fingers like
Because
this.
this is the thing, grand uncle implies that he had a brother or sister, and I think that's their grandfather is who he's going after,
Yeah,
or grandmother.
that would make sense. I mean, it could be an additional sibling. Like, he doesn't necessarily just have one sibling. So one sibling could be the one he's going after, and the other sibling is
Oh,
the one
absolutely.
who
I'm more just
down the
saying
line.
there's an implication to Grunkle that says I have to have at least one sibling.
Right, yeah, no, it's not a direct relation,
Yeah.
100%.
Do you have a permit for those?
Yes.
You have a permit for being totally lame?
Yeah, actually.
But seriously though, we should probably clean this mess up.
Yikes.
With water balloons?
I don't see why not.
Just partying on his last day before all this happened.
This is what Saturdays are for.
To Grunkle Stan, not just a great uncle.
The greatest uncle.
All right. Kids, there's something I should tell you. Well, it's complicated.
Is he finally gonna reveal
I'm
it?
gonna go refresh my soda.
Probably not.
Today's the day.
Can they maybe hear through? Oh,
Nope.
Oh no!
how did he see
CIA.
that? Okay, yeah.
Target secure. Take the house. Kids are secure.
Ron Swanson.
Go. Clear. Pig secure.
No.
We have secured a pig.
Huh. Very important.
They trying to recruit
I
him?
don't understand. What did I do that warrants this much arresting?
That's funny. Pig. I
Yeah.
just got that.
I was waiting for that to
I
load.
just got that one. It took me some time, but I made it.
What did I do that warrants this much arresting?
This much arresting.
Government guys? I thought you got eaten by zombies.
I used
That's what we
trigger
wanted you to
human
think.
shield. He cried like a baby.
What? Hey!
This is security footage of a government waste facility. At 0400 hours last night, someone robbed 300 gallons of dangerous waste.
Don't play dumb with us, Pines. But I actually am dumb. Last night I was restocking the gift shop. I swear.
He wasn't there. They have no evidence. They said, we think it's you.
Somewhere hidden in this shack is a doomsday device.
I guess that's true.
Okay.
Sorry to break it to you, kids.
What is he
but you
trying to
don't know your
do?
uncle at all.
I see, Pop. Clear.
He's just gonna take it, yeah.
Kids, you gotta believe me. For once, I'm actually innocent. Kids!
That's interesting.
That is, yeah.
He had so many things he's actually doing, and they had to make up something.
Ground team, move! Break
Yeah.
down the door!
Or maybe not.
Best to give that one a
Maybe some
wide
paid
berth.
time off.
Yeah.
Stanford
Whoa.
Pines, you stand accused of theft of government
That's a
waste.
thumbnail.
How do you plead to these charges?
Guiltison. I mean, guilty. Can I have my phone call? Okay, give me whatever you got that comes with a free toy.
Also, did Grunkle Stan's hand have a bandage on it? I don't know how that's just occurring to me, but hold
I
on.
didn't notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it have
Has
a
it
bandage
always
on
had
it?
that?
I don't think so.
Give me whatever you got that comes with a free toy. Zeus! Mr. Pines?
No way.
Mr. Pines, what happened?
Oh, I thought he called him through that
I gotta
somehow.
go get some panic food. Listen, you know that vending machine in the gift shop? I need you to guard it with your life. No matter who talks to
And
you.
he will.
Don't let them touch that machine.
All right.
Time for a repair guy to become a repairman. Sir,
Oh,
your
wow.
baby time kiddo meal? Put one in my mouth. Let's do this.
We've got Mr. Pines in
Interesting
custody.
learning how
Remember
much
searching
Stan
the shack
means
for
to him,
that
you know?
device. You take
Yeah,
care of those
definitely.
kids.
What are you gonna do to us?
Take care of them.
you to child services.
Oh, I thought he meant like take good care of them.
Oh.
I'm about to make the incision. Kerprang!
Oh.
Ah! You're watching Kerprang with Justin
What?
Kerprang.
It's Justin
That's-
Timberlake. That's funny.
Oh,
Didn't he do Pranked, I'm pretty sure? Or Punk?
I have no idea.
If we could get the Mystery Shack surveillance tapes, we could prove he's innocent.
We just need to think of
They
a
don't
way
care
out.
about that.
Yeah, they're just gonna stumble in on what
Yeah.
he's been doing. Jump out.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Strategic rage baiting.
Huh.
That's funny.
I think that's Wendy's dad. He's like, I'm gonna commit vehicular manslaughter just because of somebody not liking my boy band.
Yeah, well, don't diss the band.
You really think your uncle's innocent? I've seen it all before. False names, double lives. Your uncle scammed the whole world. You gonna let him scam you too?
Uncle Scam.
Whoa, scammed the whole world.
You don't know what you're talking about.
5 hours left.
Only 5
Okay.
more hours till it happens.
Aren't they gonna see that timer thing?
Yeah, don't you think they'd be addressed about
Yeah.
it?
Like, we think you have a doomsday thing. What's this countdown you have on your wrist?
Anomalies happening. Oh, whoa, the way the coffee rose out.
That's cool.
Whoa. So Gravity Falls is a real thing.
I'm sure it's just a baby-sized earthquake.
Aw, baby-sized.
Yeah, it's cute now.
Yeah.
When that machine activates, I gotta get out of town.
Taking sassafras with him.
So is it a rock or is it a face?
I think it's a metaphor.
The grappling hook.
Oh, perfect.
Always coming back.
Easy
I love
money.
it.
Okay, so they think they're here to find security footage.
Yeah. So they're just gonna find other secrets.
Wait, the ant habit.
Don't you mean?
That can't be right.
That's funny.
Antalabbit.
Whoa.
Go, 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 go. Someone yelled wormy dance. We had to. Fast forward.
Someone yelled wormy dance.
There it is. Stan restocking like he said. And the date shows it was last night. It's proof. He's innocent.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he's just going to the bathroom outdoors, the way nature intended.
Wait.
Oh, no, Stan.
So he did do it.
Okay.
Don't panic. That could
Who
be
else would that
anyone in
be?
that suit.
Hot Belgian waffles! Wait, I'm alone. I can swear for real. Son of a...
I'm alone.
That's funny.
That doesn't mean he's
Wait,
leading
so
nefarious
then why is he
double
saying
life.
he's innocent?
Mabel, I'm not so sure about that.
Whoa. The lore.
Wow.
It's expanding.
Stetson Pinefield?
Hal Forrester? Andrew Paul Alcatraz? These are
Whoa.
fake IDs, Mabel.
But why would Stan do that?
Whoa.
Oh.
Stan Pine's dead?
Foul play suspected in Pine's death. Fiery car crash.
Interesting.
Brakes cut.
Who is that for?
And
It
who
had
broke the
Unnamed
who cut the
drifter at
brakes?
large? Why would they call him unnamed? Unless Stan...
Isn't
Stan?
Whoa.
That's creepy.
What?
Okay.
So Stan died.
I think that could absolutely be a fake death. I think it's the same person, but before like witness protection or whatever happened, they like had a fake funeral.
I have my random guess.
Perfect.
Stan dies. His sibling / person I'm talking about uses
Identical
the powers
twin.
to bring him back to life, but sacrifices being in the world. Stan spends his whole life trying to get to that, to try to repay them for saving his life.
Okay.
We'll see.
Interesting.
But interesting. Creepy portrait, but
Yeah, right? Oh, perfect. 15 whole minutes to
Stan
figure this out.
Great.
Dead? Then who have we been living with? It doesn't make any sense.
yeah, who is it?
This whole summer I've been looking for answers, and the biggest mystery was right under our nose.
That's true.
Gotta be some
That's
kind of
upsetting.
explanation here somewhere. Secret code to hideout.
Oh, that's massive.
Never seen a code like this.
Wait,
It's just a
I
vending
have.
machine.
Dipper, it's the vending machine.
Nice.
Oh my god. Wait, will Seuss let them in though?
Oh, that's funny.
Seuss is gonna be like, not allowed.
I got very clear instructions.
Enjoy putting you away.
What? Can we stick around for maybe 1 minute? 1 minute, 30 seconds? Bathroom break? Just give me 15 seconds.
Sorry, but you've got a flight to catch.
Wait, 15 seconds.
So do you.
Oh, okay.
Flight to catch because he's flying to gravity.
Right.
So he's using the gravity. Okay, he's using the anomaly to get out of the cuffs. Whoa.
Oh, shit. That is very
Dang.
cool. I mean, if he's like a secret agent, he's...
Yeah, maybe he's got some special skills. I mean, he did
And he's
fight
been
off a
deliberately
pterodactyl.
sandbagging. Very
grabbed the
cool.
wallet?
Very
That was
cool.
That
was awesome.
That was like
know where the mystery shack is?
pretty
That was really cool.
elite.
Yeah.
Drive as far away from the shack as possible, and don't stop when the cops start chasing you.
Is he gonna get in?
Decoy.
Oh, smart.
Stanford escaped.
If this is happening now, what happens the next 10 episodes?
Yeah, right?
This feels like the end game.
How long can they be stretching out this 13 minutes?
Yeah.
The machine earned Stan's trust, legally got adopted by Stan, changed name to Stan
Oh no.
Oh.
Zeus, listen. Something huge is going on here. If Stan's
No
hiding
music,
some
it's
dangerous
serious.
secret, we need to find out what it is. I need you to
Oh, he's
step
gonna think
aside.
this is part of like a bit
Yeah.
or like a
Guys,
plot.
I know this seems crazy, but I promised Stan I would guard this with my life.
I'm sorry, Zeus.
Ah! Attack glitter! It's pretty, but it hurts! This hurts me more than it hurts you! Ah! Seriously, it hurts me way more than it hurts you!
Whoa.
All right.
Whoa. I can't wait. I cannot wait for something. What is going to happen? Do you think Stan has to be in the place when it happens?
I think they like get there, look, and then they're like, what in the world? And then he barges in.
But do you think like Stan for this 5-minute thing has to be at the portal for it to work?
No, I think it's a situation where if he died, it would still go.
I just feel like since he's trying to get back so desperately, he must have to be there. Like maybe he can only go through it once it happens.
Interesting.
And he just, I don't know. We're going to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, are we dreaming? Somebody wake me up.
This can't be real. I don't understand.
So he's got a huge, gigantic lab. That doesn't mean anything bad.
Yeah.
Everyone's got secrets.
Yeah.
Still Stan, and he loves us. And we love him, right?
It's impossible.
Oh, you've seen the books.
Oh, no.
All this time, Stan had them?
Maybe he's the author.
Or maybe he stole them from the author.
Whoa, he put that together quick.
Yeah.
Wait.
Tear our universe apart.
Wait, hold on. The machine was meant to create knowledge, but it is too powerful. Vice fully operates. Tear the universe apart. I was wrong the whole time. It must not fall in the wrong hands. If the clock ever reaches 0, our universe is doomed. Total global destruction. Why are we doing this?
The world sliced in half.
And does the clock reaching 0 mean the clock that's counting down now? Or does that mean...
I don't...
Well, my thought is like,
obviously.
maybe this is like time travel or something. And like, if you are using this device and you use up all your time, then it happens. You know, maybe it's not, I don't know. It's not good.
Cope.
It was meant to create knowledge. Is that what Bill Cipher is?
Create knowledge?
I was deceived and
Like, is Bill Cipher just pure knowledge?
How do you create knowledge?
the clock ever reaches 0, our universe is doomed.
It's the final countdown, just like they always
The literal universe.
The agents were right. We have to shut it down.
I mean, that's
They didn't say anything about how to shut it down,
doesn't that just
though.
look like Bill Cipher, the eye.
Yeah,
and the
no,
triangle?
100%.
Turn these together.
That's nice that they labeled it.
That's it. The shutdown switch.
Perfect.
Stan's gonna stop him.
No! Don't touch that button.
Whoa, 1 minute.
Wow.
Back away. Please don't press that shutdown button. You gotta trust me.
And I should trust you.
Why?
Oh no, brace yourselves.
Whoa. This is getting
Oh
pulled
my
in.
god. They're just going with him, I guess?
Yeah, I guess they're all going together.
Well,
oh my god.
is everyone else gonna remember this? Because
Yeah,
there
what
was
is
like the
happening?
memory thing, but they don't have that
And also,
anymore.
if they fall from this distance,
They're gonna die. Like, this seems catastrophic.
yeah.
Hurry! Shut it down!
Stop! So
Whoa.
what are you doing? I gave
Oh
you an
my
order.
goodness.
Sorry, Mr. Pines, but I have a new mission now. Protecting these kids. So you
Oh.
go.
Wait, but what is
Why?
it? Say why?
Trust me.
Uncle Stan, I don't even know if you're my grunkle.
Remember this morning when I said I wanted to tell you guys something?
T-minus 20 seconds.
I wanted to say that you're gonna hear some bad things about me, and some of
Whoa.
them are true. But trust me, everything I've worked for, it's all for this family.
Mabel, what if he's lying? This
Big
thing will
moment.
Destroy the universe. Listen to your head.
Mabel is not going to be listening to her head.
Wait, and he said this for what?
Everything I've worked for, everything I care about, it's all for this family.
All for this family.
Look into my eyes, Mabel. You really think I'm a bad guy?
He's lying. Shut it down now.
10, 9.
For this family.
Oh, this is
what could it, I think
awful.
it's got to be somebody stuck in there or something.
Uncle Stan, I trust you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is she going in?
No, I think she's just not touching the button.
She's in front of it.
Well, they all are in front of it.
Whoa. What is going to happen?
Where are they going? I thought they were going somewhere.
Maybe. Or that just activated the device, like it's working now. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
What is this?
Who are
Who is
you?
this?
Another pine?
Yeah. I think this is one of them. Whoa.
Oh,
He has
the
6
same fingers.
He has 6 fingers.
Yeah.
Who is that? The author of the journals. My brother.
There we go.
Oh. Yep.
Wow.
His brother. And
Oh.
it was his brother.
Nice.
Oh. So he did all this to go save him.
Very sweet.
Okay, though, this is adorable.
Yeah.
He's already writing something in his back pocket.
Very good observation. Also, all the toys and fun stuff is on the left side.
Wow. What a episode.
After all these long years of waiting, you're actually here! Brother!
Might be pissed he activated the machine again.
Oh,
Yeah. Whoa.
ow! What the heck was that for?
This was an insanely risky move.
I
What are
feel
your
like we
first
just got
thoughts?
more revealed that episode than we have the whole show.
Yeah. Like he has a brother that's
A
been
brother
trapped
who's
in
been
some
stuck.
nether dimension the whole time.
I mean, wow, Stan is so lucky it was Mabel there and not Dipper.
Yeah. He really could have said, my brother's trapped in there.
Right? Like,
To the
just a
siblings,
little
to
bit
the
of
twins.
communication could have made a huge difference.
But hey.
But for the drama, I get it.
Yeah, so has he just been in some outer worldly dimension this whole time? I want to know more about the brother.
Yeah. Because
So-
he did look like...
Apocalypse survivor, like.
I was going to say less old.
Interesting.
But maybe I'm remembering that wrong.
Huh.
I don't know if I maybe just like associated Stan with being older because of like his vibe, but I don't know if there's maybe like a time pausing aspect or like, I don't know.
We'll have to see. We'll discuss it more. But if you enjoyed that episode, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now, they're all posted to Patreon in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1, Annabella asks, by the end of the episode, Dipper has completely lost faith in Stan and is ready to destroy the machine, while Mabel is still clinging on to hope that she can trust Stan, despite being given so much evidence that she should not. What do you think this says about Dipper and Mabel, how they differ from each other, and how they view the world as a whole?
Such a good question. Because I mean, both responses make sense. From Dipper's perspective, if he lied about one thing, he could have been lying about everything and probably was. So it makes it easy to just kind of write off the whole relationship as like, oh, none of it was real, which like makes a ton of sense as a defense mechanism. Like once you get an indication that something is wrong, just like completely shutting it down.
I think it's also the fact that he said like he died and he's here. Like I think that's
totally
kind of like I feel like I'm more seeing it through the lens of like even if they're doing all of that, like this is just could be an entirely different human being. Like
yeah, but
I think
there's
Dipper
like
saw him in that way somehow.
I guess. I mean, there's always a possibility that like the box that he saw was like, oh, this is from the time I was in like a local theater production and they had to have, you know what I mean? Like where
Not
there's like some
that could be, but
time.
that's not what Dipper interpreted.
Right, but it's always possible, and without clarifying and checking, you don't know.
Yeah, he saw it and then he decided we're not trusting him at all.
No, he's done.
Because he thought it was pretty much might not even be their grunkle.
Yeah, that one like crack really just like shattered everything.
Yeah, pretty significant crack to say he's dead and it's an entirely different person.
Yes. And I mean, that completely lines up with Dipper being a very cautious person.
Yeah, I feel like for me, it strikes me as like Dipper was so obsessed with like the journey of finding the author and all the books.
Oh yeah,
when he told Stan about it, and Stan completely has been just directly lying about those books because he saw the books. So like everything Dipper has been trying to do this summer, it seems like it's been directly undermined by Grunkle Stan.
That's a good point, that they don't necessarily have like the same relationship with him.
Yeah, whereas Mabel is more about like good memories and good times, and she has had some good times and like good schemes together, and like, you know, gave her the stickers for the golf game. Like it was,
right.
You know, like I feel like there were less circumstances where Stan directly was lying or
Yeah, she doesn't
doing
feel like he was lying to her face.
Yeah, so with Mabel, it's like a bit more of like I know the person that I hung out with, whereas Dipper's like, you completely, like, I can't even decipher what was real and what wasn't because I was just...
Because the whole thing was so tied up in deceit.
Yeah, because he was just looking for his books the whole time and he had them.
And he knew how important it was to him too.
Yeah, it's just, but it is interesting because Mabel, even though she was leading with her feelings and like was judging him for the person he was at the moment, not like who he was with the death in the past and everything, she ended up being right to save the brother.
Yeah, very true.
That's like an interesting metaphor there. I don't even know what
100%.
Quite saying.
Because I feel like throughout the show, they've constantly shown that Dipper being cautious has been something that saved them, whereas Mabel's...
Take a chance on it.
Yeah, like, I can't quite think of the word for it, but like that's been something that gets them into trouble consistently. So for that to be the like thing that gets turned on its head for like the big decision, that's very cool.
Yeah. And then let's go to our second question. Question 2, Big K asks, okay, so Stan's brother managed to get stuck in a portal with no way to escape, and it took like 30 years to get him out. How do you think Stan's brother may have gotten into this situation? I was kind of talking about earlier. I think,
yeah.
I mean, now that the whole knowledge thing, I think he was just trying to obtain knowledge because he learned so much about Gravity Falls to write all of that.
Yeah.
Maybe he wanted answers as to why it's happening, and then he got trapped in there 30 years ago. And then McGucket, maybe that happened to him 30 years ago, where he erased his memory because he helped him build this machine for power. And then when he got trapped in there, he was like, I need to unsee this. And then started just erasing his memory until he became McGucket. And then nobody knew, and Stan was just left to read the books and try to pick up the pieces.
What if when his brother went in, that's when McGucket came out? Like, what if McGucket had been in the portal or whatever?
McGucket did help to build the machine.
Okay,
to
gotcha,
make the
never
portal.
mind. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the most likely option is like that he was just pursuing knowledge and just like went a little too far and did something dangerous and like fell in.
Yeah.
But if that were the case, I feel like Stan would have gotten help.
What do you mean?
Like involved the police or something. Like, I don't know. The fact that something so horrible happened and he's been dealing with it privately while simultaneously trying to solve it is a little bit suspicious. Because if it were something where effort could help, getting more people is always a good thing.
Maybe he was worried about it falling into the wrong hands because it's so powerful. That's what's said in the books. Is
yeah,
that
it's too powerful.
Hands.
That's true.
I wonder what exactly can be done with this, like weaponization wise. Like if it's like an all powerful, all knowledge thing, like what has Stan's brother gotten in 30 years of being there? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm interested in meeting him as a character.
100%, me too.
Let's go to our final question. Max F asks, how does knowing that Stan has a twin brother and that everything he's done was in service to getting him back color your perspective on previous episodes?
It definitely kind of frames his like weirdness or shadiness, but everything before that was perceived as like Stan being this like grisly, like cranky old man where he would just like not explain things or be rude or blow people out, like that kind of thing. It came across as him just not being a very considerate person. Like he's just, I mean, everyone knows old guys like that. But then now knowing he was like singularly focused on something, it makes all of the weirdness, oh wow, he was so busy thinking about this that he couldn't even like pretend to be normal outside of that. So it does make him more of like a real character for me, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely been in service to just like he's almost been hiding under a false thing where it's like I have a bunch of knickknacks and fake phenomenon to hide the fact that I have the biggest phenomenon underneath my...
Exactly.
Like,
it's like kookiness as a diversion.
Yeah, and just like there's a word for it where like you essentially flood something, like the same thing that they did in Breaking Bad where they added water to the methylamine to make it weigh the same.
You just like overwhelm the sensors.
Yeah, where it's essentially just like there's too many to come through to actually check them all. So yeah, he's just been plotting this the entire time, and you know what, like I respect it. For my brother, I'd be doing crazy stuff like that. But we'll see what they can do now. Like, is the portal just active now? Like, can they go back and forth? Like,
yeah, it looked pretty stable.
yeah.
But I mean, maybe that was like while the brother was walking through it.
Yeah,
So,
and I wonder if this is going to lead to other cataclysmic stuff. Like, and why was there that threat of the world exploding? Is that just if it goes wrong, or
if nothing happens by the time limit? The thing that I'm curious about is like all of the weird gravity things. Everyone's gonna remember that because didn't the memory thing get turned off? Yeah. So now everyone's aware.
Like,
and
your brother randomly appeared.
Well, and there were like, oh, that's just like a little earthquake, but like it happened enough times that people are not going to be able to just like brush that off or write it off as something else.
Seeing all these other phenomenon as well.
I feel like
like they've seen digital video games come to life now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're gonna ignore that,
that's what I mean. Like, I'm like, we drawn the line. Whoa, it picked me up.
Yep, and it was multiple times this time.
And it went higher each time. Yeah, we'll see.
You're right.
We'll see if what the fallout of all this is. But that's where we're left for episode 11 of season 2 of Gravity Falls. Are we excited for episode 12?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.